Hey guys, just wanted to let you know that the brand new Dubmelon Mint or Watermelon Mint G Fuel flavor just launched, and COD MWMortal will actually get you 30% off of it and everything else on the site until December 26th. Normally, new flavors aren't discounted this much, so if you do want to pick it up, be sure to throw in my code at checkout. And now on to today's video. Ladies and gentlemen, we might only be a few weeks into Season 1 here in Modern Warfare, but this week in general is a pretty big one for the game, as we got a huge content drop today featuring new maps, modes, a new operator, and a ton of other changes and adjustments as well. So today we're breaking down everything that just changed in the brand new 1.12 update. But before we jump into that, if you are new here, hey, hi, how you doing? I am always covering the latest news and intel regarding Call of Duty right here on the channel, so feel free to subscribe with your notifications turned on if you want to stay up to date with all of that. And of course, if you enjoyed the video at any point, let me know by dropping a like rating on it, as it would be much appreciated. And now let's get into all the major changes that occurred in the new 1.12 update here in Modern Warfare. So first and foremost, this obviously is a brand new title update, meaning you will have to download it separately before being able to jump on and experience everything it brings to the game. On PlayStation, the update is roughly 10.2 gigs, and I believe on Xbox it's right around 14 gigs, and over on PC it is right around 15 gigs in total size. Per usual though, if you are on PlayStation 4, we've got to go through that copying, which always seems to take forever, so just be mindful of that when you go to jump on, because you are going to need to spend some time downloading the patch. Now, getting into the changes, upon face value, of course, one of the biggest things this update features is some brand new content. For starters here, we ended up getting 4 maps, all of which kind of fall into that gray area of new maps, but also not really new maps, since they are all remakes or reimaginations. But nonetheless, they are new to the game this year, and those maps are Vacant and Shipment for standard multiplayer. Then we have Shipment available in Gunfight as well, alongside Overwinter, which is just a winter version of Docks. I'm not gonna lie, if we're getting winter and holiday themed maps, I am kind of surprised we didn't see Christmas Crash or Winter Crash added in today, and instead we got a Christmas holiday themed Gunfight map, which is a bit more exclusive than, say, Crash would be. But I guess we do still have next Tuesday for another potential update, so perhaps we'll see Winter Crash added in next week instead. But regardless, Vacant, Shipment, Overwinter, and Gunfight Shipment are now available on all platforms. But keep in mind, Shipment specifically has been altered some, as you can now get on top of the various crates and inside some of the crates as well that you previously could not. So it is definitely not going to play just like it did back in COD 4, MWR, or even World War II for that matter, which honestly I'm not too sure how to feel about it so far. Now, alongside the new multiplayer maps, we also got a brand new multiplayer mode as well. However, this also kind of falls into that gray area of new, but also not new. It's new to the game, but not new to Call of Duty. You guys know how it goes by now. But anyways, Cranked has been introduced into the game today too. As you guys know, if you are active viewers on the channel, I've been asking for a Cranked game mode since like the second week of the game, so to see it return now makes me incredibly happy. I honestly loved it back in Ghosts, and it forces people to run around and just play aggressive, so corner camping is simply not an option, and I for one am all for that. Now, the trailer for this content drop also showed off Drop Zone coming to the game, and of course, Drop Zone is another mode that we've seen before too, and I know snipers absolutely love this mode. I'm sure Jev is going nuts right about now, and I am definitely excited to try this mode out too, but it is not available as of today, and is likely coming sometime in the near future. However, little fine print details here, these are limited time modes or LTMs, so they won't be available for probably more than 7 to 10 days if I had to guess, but they will ultimately be reintroduced again later on down the road. Moving on, but staying on the topic of new content, the store also got a pretty big update this week too, as we actually have 3 major things to check out here. But of course, it is the store, so all of this will cost some extra money. Here we have the Nikto Operator Bundle available for 2,400 COD points, which features the Nikto Operator, the Cerulean Assault Rifle, which features some custom tracers, which basically transforms your weapon into a laser gun, and no, I'm not joking. The blueprint takes your normal ammo and turns it into lasers. Now I know some people are probably wondering, well, isn't that going to change the stats of the weapon? But no, it is actually strictly a cosmetic change. The weapon does all the same damage as before, the bullets just look different. We also have the Blue Dwarf Handgun, the Negotiation Melee, the Father Time Watch, the Embers Calling card, the Masked Watch Emblem, the Right Tool Operator Quip, the Fix Finishing Move, and 1 tier skip for the Battle Pass. Following that up, we also have the Hall of Deadly bundle, which is available for 1100 COD points. And this features the Snow Force Operator skin, the Solstice Operator skin, the Krampus Assault Rifle, the Festive Charm, a few calling cards, an emblem, and 2 tier skips for the Battle Pass. Then rounding out the major shop updates this week, we also have the Bloodstained bundle for 2400 COD points, which features the Pepper Dawn Red Operator skin, the Slizen Shotgun, the Aspirator Handgun, the Arterial Melee, a charm, a sticker, and 2 more Battle Pass tier skips. So if you are interested in any of those bundles, they are now available on all platforms. Then, before we get into all of the back-end changes and adjustments that came with this update, we also have some content updates over in Spec Ops, as here we have some new missions or operations to experience, including Operation Strongbox, the classic Spec Ops mission of Disinform, and the classic mission of Bomb Squad 2. And then to top off all of that, we also are going to have double weapon XP throughout the weekend, as that'll be starting on December 20th at 10 AM Pacific time and ending on December 23rd at 10 AM Pacific time. So if you are trying to rank up those weapons and get those attachments and camo challenges unlocked, definitely take advantage of that double XP while that is active. Now, jumping into the back end and more routine changes that we're used to seeing in these kind of updates, initially here we do have an actual playlist update to go alongside the introduction of Cranked. So this upcoming week we have the playlist of Quick Play. Obviously you can filter that to your liking for core or hardcore, Realism Mosh Pit, Ground War, Regular Gunfight, so no more Gunfight OSP, Cranked, the Season 1 Mosh Pit, and also Infected. So presumably we'll have Drop Zone coming next week or shortly thereafter, as it was previewed in the little trailer for this content update, as I mentioned earlier. Outside of the playlist though, starting with the general fixes, we got fixes to the following bugs and issues. A bug that could keep players stuck in an update requires restart loop, a bug where creating a custom mode would prevent access to private match options, a bug where players would see the turtle error code, a bug where the green new notification wasn't clearing correctly, and they implemented some fixes for various boosting and other exploit techniques. They also added fixes for drifting on Xbox controllers, multiple double XP tokens being used at once, care package issues on port, field upgrade problems, and an issue with the weapon drop field upgrade. On top of that, they also fixed a bug where tablet score streaks would be zoomed in on Anaya Palace. They made some UI adjustments to the progression screens. They fixed watches not appearing on preset loadouts. They added a new menu for trials. They fixed a bug with keybinds being reset, and they updated the settings for the auto sprint feature. So all around, a lot of bug fixes were included in this one. They also added in an auto move forward feature for keyboard and mouse as well as controller. On keyboard and mouse, they improved the navigation on the menus, and they added a change zoom keybind option to help make that a bit more convenient. There were also a handful of audio updates in this patch as well, as they reduced the audible range of third-person footsteps, they increased occlusion on footsteps, they adjusted various Foley sounds that played at a larger range than footsteps when ADS'd or crouched, they fixed air vehicles and their volume, and they fixed the knife impact sounds in kill cams. For weapon balancing, here they adjusted the hip spread for the 357 snake shot rounds, and they reduced the flinch on all of the marksman rifles. Specifically on PC, they made several changes to improve stability. Then in Spec Ops, we got quite a few new updates as well. Here, they fixed bugs and exploits in the survival operations and the classic operations. They fixed the rank up UI splashes. They fixed an issue with the UI icon not appearing on the minimap in Operation Harbinger. They fixed a bug where pistols dealt too much damage against juggernauts. In Operation Crosswind, they fixed a bug with the rocket launchers being a bit too stealthy, I guess. They fixed a bug where players were able to go prone with the Magnum when they weren't supposed to, and they added the reward players could earn by completing an operation within the playlist menu. And then, to wrap things up, they also made some CDL changes as well in this patch, as here they reduced the lethality of non-car explosives, they adjusted the spawns for hardpoint, in S&D they fixed a bug with the bomb carrier objective icon, and for Codcaster they added an in-game data view and implemented support for domination. So, with all of that being said, that is effectively everything that ended up changing in the brand new 1.12 title update here in Modern Warfare, and that is going to wrap things up for today. What do you guys think about this patch? Is it better than some of the recent ones we've seen, or were there still some more pressing topics that were left untouched? Drop me a comment down below with your thoughts there. If you guys enjoyed the video, let me know by dropping a like rating on it, as it would be much appreciated. And of course, if you are new here and you want to stay up to date with everything going on in the world of Call of Duty, including all the latest news and intel, updates and leaks, and pretty much everything else in between, feel free to subscribe with your notifications turned on, that way you'll always know when I post a new video. As I mentioned earlier, the brand new Dubmelon Mint or Watermelon Mint G Fuel flavor is now live, and Code Immortal will get you 30% off that and everything else on the site until December 26th. So if you are interested in that, check out the link down in the description below. Once again, thanks so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.